People say that homemaking is meaningless, boring, and just a chore to do. If you asked me 5 years ago, I would agree with this. But once you embrace it, feel it, in your soul, things will begin to change. From depressed stay-at-home mom to faithful homemaker. If I can do this, so can you. Now I know that there is nothing meaningless in feeding my family to see them thrive with proper nutrition. I strive to be better every day, but only one day at a time. You can't skip the learning process. I am confident that with Holy Spirit presence, I will continue to learn and enjoy the process. That being said, I try to intentionally improve my skills, but also fight with my own laziness and desire to postpone. But as I exercise my will and get closer to God, I feel more and more motivated. The purpose of motherhood is clear. It's my duty to take care of what's around me, to be warm, patient, and have my priorities right. I do plan to go back to work in few years, but I want to find a career that will bring purpose and be meaningful. But as I said, this is not anytime soon. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Eva, and I am mother of two beautiful children, 7 years old, 6 years old, 2 years old, and 3 months old. You know what? It's kind of crazy because they say that it's so hard to be a mother, and people always tell me that I am very busy when they find out that I have 4 kids, and they ask like how I'm doing it. But to be honest with you, that's something that I have noticed. The first 2 children are definitely the most difficult, because with the first kid you just become a mother and you don't know anything. You probably Google like every single sneeze and cough they have. With the second, you learn how to be a mother of multiple children and every other addiction. It's just, another child to take care of. It's really easier now than it was 2 years ago, but I also think that the intentional homemaking and the intentional, spiritual well-being is just what helps me to wake up every day, like earlier and earlier, and just go through. So as the new school year starts, I am not homeschooling my kids. They are going to a public school in a small town. That is pretty much like back in the day. I am not really worried about anything there, but what I wanted to say, once they go back to school, I will have a little bit more time per se to start exercising again. I feel like I haven't been moving my body as much after the last pregnancy, so that's something that I'm definitely trying to work on. Fingers crossed that I will stay consistent. I do have kind of a personality that once I start doing something, and if I do it for a month, I am more likely to stick to it. So really, fingers crossed that I can pull it out, because I feel like, besides cooking more and more from scratch and taking care of my home, I need to also take care of my body. Not only what I put in, but also that outside kind of side of well-being. It's not easy, Anyway, in this video it's kind of funny because you see my husband doing all the cooking and all the stuff. He does like to do stuff like that. He's a great chef, I would say, especially with the meat. I said it a million times already, I am not really liking touching meat. I guess that's still the leftovers from being vegan and then vegetarian. It's hard to break that, I don't know. It's just a mental thing, right? It's nothing more than a mental thing. One day I will be chopping chickens. Anyway, The bread. I had a little bit of problem with the bread, but now it's perfect once again, and that makes me really happy. It's so good that we often eat it like in the same day, you know. I'm usually making it around afternoon in a purpose to keep it for the next day, but it's just gone. We just like it so much. And yeah, bread is good. It's good for you. I don't know about the flour. Like, I know this is not the same flour like back in the Bible, but I'm doing my best, you know. This is unbleached all bread flour. All unbleached all-purpose flour that I am using for other cooking, and this is bread flour. But you know, it's just great. It's so good. It's just literally so good that I can make like a million videos and shots about sourdough bread because it's just amazing. I wish I had milking cow so I could make my own dairy, but I'm actually planning to like film the books I am reading recently that helped me to live intentionally in my homemaking journey. Once I have more of them and I read them all, I will definitely share, because each of them will bring something new and some purpose. They kind of all recommending to make you know, like a schedule, but I am not that good with schedules. Like, I do have like a brief schedule in my head, but you know what, perhaps I should give it a try. If you do have a schedule, please let me know in the comments what that schedule is. Is it like very detailed, or is it just like the principles? Let me know. I would really like to know. That could help me become a better homemaker. I think this is it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, then give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. I always appreciate that. I love reading your comments. I hope you have a good day and see you in my next video. Bye guys.
I need to find a bar that don't close at 3 a.m., where the jukebox only plays George Jones and the beer stays cold as sin. Happy hour lasts from 4 p.m. until noon the next day, and the lunch special is 2 for 1s, but they're free if you don't pay. I need to find a bar where the girls all like to dance, and the waitresses all make you think you've got at least half a chance, and the regulars are all CEOs and high-rolling billionaires that want to take me under their wing, write me into their wills to be one of their heirs. Sure, she went and broke my heart, but man, as long as I have a place just like that where I can go, I think I'll be okay. Oh yeah, I think I'll be okay. Yeah, I'ma need to find a bar where the food is real gourmet, and they haven't raised the price of beer since 1988, and they always have the TV channel set to my team's game, and no one talks about